done. It's the first broadcast deal that has gone backwards. So it's interesting times for Scudamore to depart, maybe getting out before the going gets tough, which leads you to the question of, if the going gets tough, do we want someone as duplicitous and disingenuous as Tony Blair heading up the Premier League? I suspect certain factions of the Premier League might find that quite engaging, given the fact that Tony Blair spent his entire political career being America's poodle. I would think it's potentially interesting for the Kroenke, Glazers, Harrises, Bruce Bucks, Shahid Khans, John Henrys of the world that own our iconic assets that we don't seem to want to own ourselves anymore, that they might have somebody that's prepared to do exactly what they require of them. The idea that a politician should be anywhere near sport is something I find quite repellent. I think sport and politics should never be bedfellows. Not that this is a qualification, not this is a necessity, but Tony Blair's version of his interest in football was to advocate or to eulogise the fact that he spent his young years sitting on the Gallowgate end of Newcastle watching Jackie Milburn, when in fact there was no sitting in the Gallowgate end at Newcastle, there was only standing. And when Jackie Milburn was playing for Newcastle, Tony Blair lived in Australia. So one shouldn't be surprised about the spin, that we'll have if Tony Blair were to land, and next thing we'll have alongside him next is that ghastly creature out of Burnley, Alistair Campbell, followed probably by Peter Mendelsohn trotting behind him. Whatever Blair is and whatever he isn't, he's not a popular figure. The Premier League is on a cusp of something changing. In 2019 to 2022, the new deal kicks in. The broadcasters, the old stalwarts of Sky and BT, are ponying up money, but they're reducing it. There is a digital footprint that needs addressing. There is real opportunities for football, and you need guys that are capable of doing it. And that does not include Mr. Anthony Blair.